Hi, my name is Chris Burson, and I am your daughter's maths teacher for this year in Year 8. I'm very excited to say. I know there's some students who have had me before. It's a pleasure to welcome them back, and you as parents and carers will have seen this, so I'll keep it short. I just wanted to give everyone an overlay of how we work in maths and where you can find some really important resources. My contact information is on the front page, and I welcome your contact and about any concerns that you may have. Students will go to coursework when they first begin, and what we do is we place each chapter on here and make available as they become necessary each of these different chapters. So if I go to anyone, this was from February the 2nd, on here we have a worksheet about when it's due, when it's been done, a reminder about where the tutorials are on the online text, and the exercises they need to do in the online text. I might just show you the new way we get to the online text. As those who've been with me before know, we like to create videos for our students. Ms. Rafferty and I have both created videos, and so you might see either of us in here. It's just our way of explaining to you as parents and carers, as well as to the students, how we would like things to be done, so that when it comes to revision, or if a student's away, or sometimes as explicit teaching, sometimes we find that the students can get into the zone, they can watch that video and start working, and they're happy to do that. So there's a bit of a mix. It's certainly not all about sitting and watching videos, but we like to make those videos available. Back on the home page, there's something called subject information, and I've just got that open in another tab. That's a great way to see exactly what's happening on each day, on each lesson. So the students never were constantly reminded to look at this, so they know what they should be working on for this day. Also we have our noties booklet. We have the notes booklet, so if for some reason they are without this is a booklet we create for them that they write their notes in. If for some reason they're without it for a day or they've lost it, they can reprint it from here. And there's also a link to get to Cambridge Maths Online. The Maths Extra Help sessions, I'll show you where they are. This is where teachers volunteer their time from Monday to Thursday this year, and where students can go and get extra help. I'm also very happy to stay behind if I don't have a duty or a rehearsal to work with students. And finally on this page is the class question board. The class question board is a really useful tool for students to ask anything. If it's personal, they can email me if it only applies to them. But if it's a question about, say, an assignment or an upcoming test, if they ask it here, you can see I'm subscribed. I'll move my face. Subscribed to this. So they can ask a question, another student can answer that question, and then everybody gets to see the answer. And because I'm subscribed, I get to see an email. So I don't miss anything, and if there is a correction that needs to be made or a clarification, I can jump in and do it. So I highly recommend, this is again on the subject information page, students use that class question board. Now, as far as getting to Cambridge Online, which this link still works, but the students will most likely go to the launcher, and it's now called Cambridge Go. So this is a little different than before, and it's a little more convoluted, unfortunately. Students may need to sign in. If they need to sign in, the default password is Cambridge123 with a lowercase c for Cambridge. They will click into the curriculum. They will only have one choice here, as I have several. I'll choose Year 8, and then they choose that, which takes them to another page and something that looks like what we saw last year. So just a reminder how to navigate around this. We can go to where we were last, if that's right, but we go to the interactive textbook. We choose the chapter that we're in, and then we choose the section of the topic that we're working through. I like to get these out of the way so that we have a little bit more screen real estate. And here it walks us through some things. This is the kind of stuff that happens is in our noties. It gives them some more things to walk through, evaluate the following, and then it shows them how they evaluated it. And if you click on this button here, you end up getting a video. Now, I say we make our own videos. So I've had students say they prefer these videos with the text. A lot of students prefer the ones that we make for them. Some would like to watch both and see, but you as a parent can watch this and or ours, and you can get some idea of how we're presenting this information. Also on here are the exercises. So on Canvas, when we had to do exercise 1F, and we have to do 1A, C, and E. These are those exercises, and these are the answers to those exercises. You can also have a bit of an explore on Canvas. There are further resources where you'll find those videos and some other things. There are walkthroughs and quizzes that students can do. And a real fun thing if your daughter is having a great time, and remember we're only doing 15 to 20 minutes of homework each night after we have a maths class. If she wants to do more than that and it's not stressful for her, that's okay. But we really want to try and keep it to 20 minutes is enough. And then in class, we can work on things, and especially things she's done in exercises that she looks at the answers, she doesn't know why she got it wrong. That's the kind of stuff I want to see in class. But the Scorchers are a great way to pitch yourself against the rest of the world, the rest of our school, or just our class. And so all students need to do is click start for that topic, and it gives them some extra practice to do in here. It's really fun for the whole family. There's your Saturday night right there. So that's a general overview of what we're up to, where we're at for the start of the term. And again, I welcome any of your feedback or comments or questions, and it'll be a great pleasure to work with your daughter in maths this year.